Hello, hello, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I don't know, my hotspot, what happened? Just suddenly went off. Okay, alright, so good afternoon, welcome to the live stream today. I am Ali Virtue. For those who are new on this channel, this is Ali Virtue, and yes, this is Grow with this channel where I get to um, share about my YouTube growth, YouTube experiences, how I'm navigating through it all, and how you too can navigate. Right? I basically put it through YouTube journey on this channel. I have different channels, and this is just one of it. And here I get to share my experience and how I'm navigating on YouTube, how I'm what all my experiences are and how you too can scale through YouTube, just in case you want to begin on YouTube journey. Good afternoon and welcome. Please, when you come in, be kind enough to leave a comment because I would like to connect with you directly. I would like to have a conversation with you while I'm on the live stream. I would like you to engage. So leave a comment so I know that you are here and then I can interact with you, right? So you are really, really welcome. If this is the first time here, please also leave a thumbs up, right? And subscribe to my channel. Hey, hey, hello, hey sis, good evening. Monetized channel. Yeah, what's I'm trying to remember your name. Debbie. Debbie, it's been a while. Good evening to you. Welcome to the live stream. I'm really grateful that you could join in. You know you're my tutor, Abby. Good evening to you. Nice to have you joining. How you doing? How you doing? How is life lately? How is your um channel? How is business? How is everything? How is family? Nice to have you joining. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. If you come in, please, just like Davy has done, please kindly leave a comment. And yes, Davy is my tutor. Davy is one of my tutors on YouTube, so you can actually go on to follow her channel. Search for Davy and follow her channel. Hello, beginner secret from Uganda. Good evening to you. Nice to have you joining. Hi. Thank you for joining in, my brother from another country. I'm also an African, so yes, my brother. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. I don't know what the time is at your environment, but nice to have you joining. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm really grateful that you could all join. I don't know if I said Happy New Month already. I think I already done it on my channel, but on a live stream, no. I think it should be my very first live stream this month. I actually proposed. Uh, your ass must be like, who are, why? Okay, I actually proposed that I was going to, what's it called? I was going to show up I'm going to show up consistently this particular month, right? I actually had plans to show up consistently this particular month because I also want to get monetized this month. That is my goal for this month. I've been able to meet different milestones in the past month. This month I want to get monetized, right? I want to get monetized this month, and I know it's possible, right? I know it's possible. So I'm putting everything. I'm trying to put in my best, putting my best food, putting my best efforts to ensure that this particular month I don't get to lose out on monetization because I'm already beginning to do a wind down. Like when I say wind down, my already existing watch hours are already beginning to drop, right? They're beginning to drop because I have not been able to meet up with the threshold, right? I'm very close, and I need to put in more effort now to ensure that I get what I want. So if you have subscribed to my channel, thank you. But if you have not, this is me pleading with you to please hit the subscribe button. I do not want to use games like I did for my second channel to monetize this channel. I'm trying to ensure that I keep this channel as organic as possible. There are different shortcuts I can use. I preach about them much on this particular channel. I talk about some shortcuts that we can use, Restream, what's it called, Puzzle, and Prism, and the rest of them. I talk about them here. But me personally, I do not want to use them. I want to use the organic way to get monetized. So please support me by hitting the subscribe button. I'm currently at 800 and something. And that's really exciting because when I began the month, it was still 700. And so this means that between the period of 4 days, I've had about 20 new subscribers. Alright, so thank you everybody who have subscribed. And if you have not, please, 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 please hit the subscribe button. Right? Hit the subscribe button. Today I would actually like us to talk about something. Um the I was asking, okay, right, somebody asked me, right, somebody who I helped guide to get her own channel monetized. She just shared with me, that was yesterday, day before yesterday, that currently she has been able to get $105 in her payout threshold for YouTube, and we're excited because something that we started as when I say a joke, it was actually a joke. We really did not even mean it when we said, go ahead and open your channel, go ahead and begin a YouTube channel. When we said it, my best friend, like, when we said it, we really did not mean it. We didn't even know what she was going to be doing when she finally opened the channel. But, well, she did it anyways. That was this same time last year, around June, right? Around June. We just came back from a trip. We went for a vacation, right, to see another friend at Bonnie. So when we returned, right, she was like, ah, are you sure this is your YouTube thing? I will not do it, because then she was always encouraging me. She was helping me watch my videos, helping me with my recording. She was always, assisting me. And she was like, are you sure this YouTube thing? I should not do it. I was like, why are you asking? Let's just start already. She was like, what would I? I mean, I'm just joking. No, what would I do if I start channel? I think you have a lot of content. She's into what's it called, online teaching, right? She's an online tutor, and she does so well with teaching teachers how to teach online. She has been doing that offline, like, she just gets people that come to her, and then she gets to train them on how to teach online. Her YouTube channel's name is I teach with Miss B, right? You can also check her out, right? So we just talked about it, joking now, like, if you start, you are going to you're not going to drop off. Like, you're going to ensure that you monetize your channel and begin to make money from it, and that's how she started. And that same, I mean, we have never had her bath. We're still on the bed actually. She just got up, washed her face, wore something on her body, and then I held the camera for her. She was really shy. She had so much tension. But anyways, she went on to, record her first video. We did about 3 videos that day. She recorded her first 3 videos, and then we edited it, and then she posted the very first one. I don't know. I hope you are hearing me though. She posted the very first one, and of course, as it is for every small channel now, we had expectations. This channel, I hope it's going to do well. I hope views will come in. Like, there was tension, literal tension. And I was like, calm down, it will come in. Don't share your link. I told her all the things I think I now know, right? The things that I'm not planning on my channel. Don't share your link yet. Just, allow the channel to breathe. It's going to pick up. And that was exactly what happened. I think after like 2 days, she went on to share the channel link on her channel, and more persons got to, subscribe. But before that, organically, YouTube already pushed out, the channel, and then people already subscribed. She had one video from like about 4 years ago, how many years ago, with no views, no watch hours at all. So when she put out her first video, and then we decided that she was going to do it consistently, the second one recorded it. When she put out the second one, people saw it. People were like, why did she not, wear makeup? Why did she not wear hair? Why did she use that background? Da. And she was really discouraged. She was like, should she just go ahead and take down the video? Say, take, it's everything. Do you know how hard it was to even record that one? You want to take it down for who? Allow the video. If it will do it, to do it. Do you know that was the very video that actually helped her channel to blow? Or peak, right? After about let's say 3 months, we noticed that she began to get um hey editor, hello, why are you deleting it? I think I already saw it, but good evening to you. Nice to have you joining. Good evening. Alright, after about 3 months or so, we noticed that there was a surge in her subscribers count. Like, there was a serious surge in her subscribers count, and before we could see the accuracy, it kept coming like in 50s. One day, 50 subscribers, 20 subscribers, and then I was like, where is this thing coming from? Because she had some other videos, so I went back to check, right? I remember to check and then I realized, give me a shout out. My name is Maraji. Hello, Maraji. Shout out to you. Good evening, Maraji. Nice to have you joining. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you being here. I do not take it for granted. Nice to have you joining, Maraji. Please let me know where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? And are you also a creator like myself? Do you create content here on YouTube, or you just come to enjoy content? Which is it? Thank you so much, Maraji. You're my new best friend. My new online best friend. Thank you so much, Maraji. I appreciate it. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. I promise that you will not regret coming on this channel, because here on YouTube, on this channel, I get to share my experience about how navigating. Nice to have you joining from UK. Nice. Wonder. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, Maraji. I'm supposing you're a lady, right? Are you a lady or a guy? But thanks for joining in anyways. Thank you so much. Tell me, are you also a creator? Do you create content, or you just come to enjoy content on YouTube? Which one is it? All right, so back to okay, guy. Nice to have you join in, Maraji. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, Maraji. So back to what I was the story I was trying to share. I said that particular video that people said it was not properly edited. She was not wearing wigs. She was not wearing makeup. The background, we used the door, my house door, right? So had even had there was small noise in the background. People felt that video was good enough, but it was that very video that gave her very first 1K views in less than a month. Currently, Currently, she's monetized, and like I said, she's monetized, and she has been able to meet the $100 threshold in 1 month. Right, since she got monetized, she can actually withdraw if she wants to. That particular video that people said was not good enough was the exact video that really helped her to get that milestone, right? So the point I'm trying to make with this conversation now is, if you're if you are aspiring or desiring to have a YouTube channel, right, it's not a bad decision at all. You never can tell the good that can come out of it. Aside the fact that we all want to make money from YouTube, we want to earn. I want to earn from YouTube. That is the reason why I'm here. Aside that fact, you're also going to be impacting someone, because from this same channel, that her channel, right, she has been able to impact a lot of teachers. There are people who cannot afford to pay for her training. She does online trainings as well. There are people who cannot afford to pay for her training, but when they come on her channel, they're able to get direction. They're able to get solution to one thing or the other when it comes to online teaching, right? So you might have something that you want to put out there, but you're thinking, how do I go about it? YouTube is hard. YouTube is this. YouTube is that. YouTube is, come on, just start already, right? So today I'm going to be talking briefly about why YouTube channel is not growing, right? Using my own as a case study. I already mentioned that as it stands now, I'm already beginning to lose watch hours. The ones I have gained, I'm beginning to lose them, and the reason is simple. I have passed the 1 year, that's 365 days time frame, right? If you have 4,000 watch hours in a period of 365 days, and then you have 1,000 watch subscribers, you're able to get monetized, right? I have passed the 365 days threshold, and I have not gotten the requirements yet. So I'm beginning to lose watch hours, right? You might want to ask, but you are the one teaching about it. How come? Every channel is different. The way you get monetized on this channel is not the same way you get monetized on that channel. But I also know that there's some mistakes I made even with this channel, right? Like not showing up consistently. There were months when I didn't even post at all. There are some other months I didn't even I didn't pay attention to my thumbnail and my title. There were months I'm learning my own lessons, right? I'm learning my own lessons, and that's the reason why I'm sharing what I'm sharing with us today. So what are the reasons that we can say what are the reasons that we can say is are the reasons for our channels to have stagnation problem, or um, lack of growth problem, right? I'll be talking about some of them in a few minutes. This live stream is going to be for just 1 hour, so please, if you're here, don't leave me myself. Kindly leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm trying to connect my what's this? Alright. So please leave a comment if you're still here. Leave a comment. I know that I'm not alone. Right? So I'm not alone. Leave a comment and let's just get to interact while I'm sharing. Alright. So if you're new, like I've already said earlier on, kindly hit the like, subscribe button and leave a comment. Alright. So even though I have been feeling like, okay, I've been showing up consistently, I've been feeling like that. But if I'm to tell myself the truth, I know that there were months when I did not show up at all. Like I didn't even show up at all. Um, Maybe because I had busy schedule, or I just felt like I'm tired. This thing is not, it's not doing, it's not giving me what it's supposed to give. So I just, relented. And some other months I was just tired. There was some other times I was just tired. Like it's not so easy to, show up consistently and not see the results that you are looking for. It's not easy. Like it can be discouraging that you show up consistently and then it seems like you're struggling. It seems like you're doing the right thing, but at the same time you're struggling. It is not easy. So those times when I felt like that, there were days where I actually gave in. Like I was like, maybe I should just stop this whole thing. Let me let me go back to let me go back to the time when I had data to just watch movies. Let me go back to the time when I did not have to advise anybody to grow on YouTube. Let me just I was tired at some point. So I didn't show up consistently. And at some other times, even when I said, okay, this month I'm going to, fire down. Like this particular month, I have said that I'm going to have a challenge, 7 days, YouTube monetization challenge. I actually said I was going to do that by showing on my live stream every day. But see me, this is the sixth day already in the month, and I've not shown up on the live stream once. I said I've not had time. It's not true. I've had time. I've actually had plans. I have my topics already laid out. I already have my script, but the time to actually just sit down, I used to do some other things, and of course, by the time you are done with so many other things that you have in the day, by the time you are done with all of those things, it's already 6 in the night, and in my own area, we don't have power supply like this, so it becomes a problem. Hi, hi. Hey, Heavenly Angel. Angle. Is it Angle or Angel? Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you joining. Please hit the subscribe button. Good evening and hit the subscribe button. I have a goal for this live stream. I have a goal um, for my channel this month. I want to get monetized and I need you to help me get monetized. So please hit the subscribe button if you've not done that. I need to hit the 1000 subscriber count threshold, right? So please hit the subscribe button and let's just get to interact, right? I'm talking about some reasons why your YouTube channel might not be growing in this year, even though it seems like you're putting in effort. There are just some reasons why the channel might be having issues, right? And I want us to just talk about it together. If you're a creator, amazing. It simply means you have something to tell me, a feedback to give to me. And if you're not a creator and you want to be one, then yes, this is still for you, right? So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comment button, and leave a comment. Share as well. If you can check right now, there's this love button somewhere showing your screen. Go ahead and hit on it. Double tap on that love screen, on that love emoji, so they can leave double reactions on this live stream, so more persons can join. Right? That's one way to support me as a creator. All right. So with all that I have said, let's just get right into what I want to share with us, right? Um, if you are here and you're a creator, please, like I said, we can do this together. Just go ahead and tell me your niche. Tell me what kind of content you put out, how long you've been creating for, what challenges you're facing, if you have any. I'm trying to share mine, right? I'm trying to be as vulnerable as I can and share my own experiences so that you can learn from it as well. So please go ahead and tell me your niche, tell me your challenges, tell me the goal, right? On my channel, I think at the beginning of the month, I really wrote on my channel that my audience, my subscribers, we should have a goal for the month. Mine this month is to meet the 1000, is to get 200 subscribers, right? That's my goal for this month. Get to 200 subscribers and get 1000, about 1100 plus watch hours. I'm already at 2900 and something. I need 1100 and something watch hours for me to get monetized. So those are my goals for this month. So tell me in the comment section, if you're a creator, what are your own goals, right? We can work on it together, right? You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. If I'm able to, get a channel monetized, and then I've been able to help my friend get her own monetized. I've been able to help under my student to get his channel monetized. Then definitely it means that we can really work on yours together. If that's something that you would like, please tell me in the comment section. Let me know what's your niche and challenges you're facing in your YouTube monetization journey. All right. For those who don't know me, let me recap. I am Ali Vetru. Yes, this is Visa Freak. No, this is Grow with V. Visa Freak happens to be my second channel. This is Grow with this channel, where I get to share my experience on YouTube and how I'm navigating around YouTube. Today is just that one Saturday when okay, I know I'm looking rough, I know, but yeah, I have to show up anyways. So if you're here, please leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like and hit the button, leave multiple reactions on this video, right? Sorry, let me try again. This is not moving. Please, I think we should give me a moment. Let me go get my order. Let me get my friend's phone. I need to connect this to the internet. Just a moment, please. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I need to connect to the internet on the system, so permit me, please. Alright, thank you. Thank you for staying true. Thank you for staying with me. Okay. Let me try. Let me see. I don't know why my hotspot's just disconnected from my system. I'm refusing to connect back. Please just give me a moment. Let me be sure. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let me go on to share. Alright, so back what I was saying. I was trying to explain. I said, if you're a creator, right? If you're a creator like myself, go ahead and tell me in the comment section the challenges you're having, the experiences you're having. I'd like to know. I'd like to see how I can help, what I can advise you to do, to your channel. Um, just like I'm sharing my own, it simply means that you're not alone. You're not alone. Every single creator have times when um, the algorithm favors them. They have times when it doesn't. There are times when it feels like you're just pouring water at the back of a duck or on top of a stone. There are different experiences, right? But you're not alone. Whatever experience you're having on YouTube, it can be worked on, it can be changed if you're a creator. But if you're not, it's fine. Just go ahead and leave a comment as well. I'm going to be responding to you, and then we can have series of conversations, right? Hit on the like and subscribe button if you're new on the channel, or if you're just joining me, hit on the like and subscribe button. So I said I was going to be talking about one of the reasons, or some of the reasons why your channel might be having um, um, growth problem, right? Some of the reasons why your channel might not be growing. The very first one is lack of consistency. And I've already said it that I myself am even having that same issue. I'm having there are times when I say I'm going to do this, but I don't get to do it. I'm going to show up on YouTube consistently this month. I have my calendar. See, please. I have my calendar. manually written out safe, right? I have my calendar written out, but I don't still get to show because different. I'm an adult. I have different I have different needs and different reasons why I won't show up. So when you say you want to show up consistently and you're not able to, I understand, right? I understand. I want you to know that you're not alone on this. You're not alone, but it can be worked on, and it should be worked on if you want to see visible growth on your channel. You will need to be consistent. And when I say consistent, now I'm not talking about showing up every single day, right? That can count, right? That can count because YouTube can really push out your channel if you get to show up every day. It can count, but it can also lead to burnout. You can show up consistently and then you you end up getting fatigued. You end up getting worked up because you might even see that you're putting in so much time into the channel and not getting the result that you want to see. You might get burnt out, right? So that's not the kind of consistency I'm talking about. The kind of consistency I'm talking about in this case is the one where you are showing up, right? You have specific days that you're showing up. If it's on Monday, you know that every Monday you have to post a long form content. If it's on Tuesday, you know that every Tuesday you're posting a short form content. If it's Wednesday, you know you're doing a live stream. Now you do not even have to be rigid with it. You don't have to be so stuck on ensuring that you show up on all of those days. But it's important because when you train the algorithm like that, when you train the algorithm to know that okay by 9 o'clock on Mondays I put up a video, somehow the algorithm just stays ready, right? The algorithm just stays ready for you when that time comes and your video gets to run. It automatically begins to show it to the people it's supposed to show it to. But when you train the algorithm and say, okay, Mondays I'm showing up, and then Monday comes, you don't show up. The following week, Monday comes, you don't show up. The following week, Monday, you're going to confuse the algorithm. You're going to be confused about when are you actually showing up. And then there's this problem of who am I even showing the video to? Right? I might they show your video today, tomorrow you're not coming up. Like it's that kind of inconsistency is the one you don't need. Hi Miss V. Hey, good evening to you. Nice to have you join in, Miss V. Nice to have you join in. Sorry. Play. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, nice to have you join in this video. Good evening, everyone. Please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Also, tell me if you're a creator. I'd like to know if you're a creator. Hit on the like button. Hit on the like button, guys. There's a love button on your screen. Also, double tap on it to leave multiple reactions on this live stream. I will really appreciate it, right? I really appreciate it. But most importantly, go ahead and subscribe. If you're new on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I have a goal to meet. I want to get monetized, so please support me. Show me some love by hitting um the subscribe button. Let my subscribers count get to count, like it gets to increase at the end of the live stream. I want to see that it increase, right? Hey, hi Miss V from Cameroon, new content creator. Hey, okay, we should do a party for you. Welcome to the YouTube world. Welcome to YouTube YouTube journey, right? Welcome to the YouTube journey. Let me know what's your niche, what kind of content do you put out? And I already asked, are there challenges you are facing? Are there things you need help with? Is there a specific thing that you want to know about? You can go ahead and ask me on the comment section, and I'm going to be giving you answers based on what I know, right? I know that I don't know everything, but I think I have a little knowledge, right, on one or two things. Okay, Miss V says parenting. Parenting. Okay. How do you get to create your content? Um, I will not. Okay, let me even say from this point, I will always advise that you put in more strength on long form content, and I'm saying this from experience, right? Put in more strength on long form content and live stream if you want to live stream, right? But put in more effort on long form content because when you finally get monetized, the pay from long form content is always way better than that of short form content, right? It's way more than that of short form. Short form pays, but the pay from long form always better than that of short form. Then secondly, if you intend to get your channel monetized using the 4,000 watch hours requirements, right? 1,000 live stream, sorry, 1,000 subscribers. If that's Okay. If that's what your intention is, to get monetized using that's 4,000 watch hours, it means that you really need to pay more attention to long form content and live stream, because the what's it called, the watch hours from short form content does not count. It doesn't count to your valid watch hours. What it counts for is the valid views for last 90 days, right? Valid views. If you go on your, I'll explain all that. Let's just stay here first. Okay, so Miss V says not yet approved for live streams. Okay, not yet approved for live streams. This means you're not yet up to 50 subscribers, right? On your on your channel. Are you up to 50 subscribers yet? If you are up to 50 subscribers, if you have up to 50 subscribers, then yes, you can actually live stream. You can live stream. But if you're not up to, then you can't use a mobile phone to live stream. But you can use your YouTube studio. Let's say you have a laptop, right? You can go live using the laptop with 0 subscribers. I have a video on my channel that actually said it there, that you can go live on YouTube, right? You can live stream on YouTube with 0 subscribers. It's very possible, but you can only do that using your laptop or using your YouTube studio, that's the desktop site. You have your phone, you go on Chrome browser, once you type in YouTube Studio desktop site, it comes up. You can go live from there with 0 subscribers. I've tried it, and yes, it works. So yes, but I will still tell people there's no need if you don't have good audience. I won't advise you even go live yet until you have good audience. When I say good audience, it simply means that you have people who, when you post a long form content, they are still going to be available to watch the long form content, right? It's not just about going live. You can go live and they have 0 views. Never. You can go live and then you have 0 views, and you don't want to have that. You don't want to experience that at all. So it's best that when you before you begin to go live, you have, so at least you have some videos on your channel that when people come on your channel they can watch. So let me see, ask you, Miss V, how many videos do you already have on your channel? How many long form content do you have? Have you already posted shorts? How is the channel doing generally? I would like to know, right? Let me know in the comment section. And please hope you hit the subscribe button. If you're not, kindly hit the subscribe button, and just encourage me on this live stream while I get to while I continue to share what I have for us, right? Hit the subscribe button and tell me in the comment section how many long form videos do you have already, and when did you even start your content creation journey? When did you start? Are there specific what's it called, challenges that you are experiencing? You can go ahead and just tell me, ask me, and I'm going to be responding, right? I'm here to support you today. Okay, so back to the topic of the day. I said why reasons why your channel is not growing. Using mine as a case study, right? I'm using mine as a case study. 2 weeks, 20 shots. Okay, 2 weeks and 20 shots. So I'm going to now ask you, do you want to get monetized using short form content? Because yes, it's possible, right? It's allowed, it's very possible. Is that your intention? Do you want to get monetized using 10 million views from your short form content? If that's the intention, then yes, you're on the right track. If your intention is to get monetized using the short form content, um, you need to have 10 million views in 90 days for you to be able to, achieve that. But if you are not, if that's not, I think I should remove this face cap. I'm sorry, my hair is rough. So that is beginning to give me headache. Please, people should manage my roughness like this, right? So, but if your intention is not to get it's not you do not intend to use shorts to get monetized, then I'll ask you to come back a bit, right? Take a step backward and begin to create long form content instead. This pattern is not going to give you watch hours. The watch hours from short form content does not count to the public watch time hours that you need to get monetized, right? You do not want to keep pouring energy and effort into what you're doing and then see little results. So if your intention, if you know that you can really keep at this, and in the next 90 days you're able to get 10 million views, then it's going to count. Or at least there's a very first stage where you get 3 million views. If you know you're able to get 3 million views in the next 90 days, in within a 90 days window, then this will work. Then for you to actually get the main monetization, you need 10 million views. Then these shorts they are already posting will work. But if that's not your intention, you need to come back and begin to create long form content, right? Because it's the long form content that's going to give you watch hours, valid watch hours that will count. Does that make sense now? Right? Does that make sense? If it does, tell me in the comment section. It's the long form content that you're going to be posting and live stream that you're going to be doing that will help you to get the valid watch hours that you need, right? That you need for your channel to get monetized. If you continue posting just shorts, you might not be able to, you know, get what you need. Might not be able to get what you need. I'm very certain you don't want to struggle. I'm certain you do not want to struggle putting out content consistently and then not seeing the result that you're looking for. Alright, so with that being said, let me continue. The next thing I already explained that lack of consistency. Lack of consistency can be one of the reasons why you're not growing on YouTube, right? And like I said, I did my own self as a case study. I was showing up, but I was not showing up consistently. Like when I say consistently, there are months where I don't even get to post. Before now, at least last year, I know that there are some months I don't even get to post at all. And then there's some other months I get to post, right? But I wasn't even consistent with the days I get to post. I can just decide that okay, this month I'm going to post 8 videos. I go ahead and manage. I struggle because I hate to edit videos. Video editing is difficult sometimes. I go ahead and just struggle to edit the video, and when I edit the video, I'm able to post them. And then when I post the videos, I'll say, okay, I'll post the next one the next 2 days. And I'm counting 3, 4, 5 days. 1 week has passed and I've not posted the second video. I was doing that, right? And that's one of the reasons why I slowed down my growth on YouTube. Slow down. My niche is different from a lot of other niches. This particular niche where you teach on how to grow on YouTube is very saturated. Like there are a whole lot of persons out here on YouTube and are into YouTube monetization growth, right? They teach how to grow on YouTube. I checked using VIQ and I saw that about I think it's like it's a million of channels, right? There are millions of channels that are actually doing this same thing I'm doing. So for me to be able to actually scale and have good good return on my investments, right? Like let me see the thing I'm looking for on this channel. It simply means that um I will have to be more consistent, more intentional, more deliberate with how I show up here, right? And that is one of the things I'm trying to do in this month of June. And so help me God. God is going to help me because it's not easy. It's really, really not easy for you to, have several other things you're doing and still be able to show up on your channel, right? So that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why you might be experiencing growth on your channel, right? That might be one of the reasons why you're experiencing slow growth on your channel. If you want to, if you want to grow, you need to avoid posting once and then disappearing for weeks. You need to avoid posting once. There was somebody that reached out to me a few days ago, and he was complaining about the fact that his videos are not doing well on YouTube. He's feeling frustrated. He's feeling tired. He's not working. These were his words. So I asked him to send me his link. He did, and then I went to his video, and then I clicked, and I realized that he posted a video, let me say yesterday, right? Let me say he reached out to me today. No, let me say he reached out to me today. He posted a video 3 days ago, another one yesterday, and then today he reached out to me. Now, the last time he showed up was 9 months ago. So before he posted these last 2 videos, right, that he's complaining they're not getting views. The last videos he posted, one was 11 months ago, the other one was 9 months ago, and then two recent videos. And then he's complaining that the video is not doing well. And I'm like, Oga, Oga, can you really hear yourself? You have just gone away for a very long time and just reappeared, and you think YouTube was waiting for you. They don't have any people that subscribe to your channel. And I know I saw I heard about 100 and something people that have subscribed, and I'm like, are you there thinking that people that subscribe to your channel they don't have any work? They're just sitting down waiting for you to come back. It doesn't work like that. You cannot just post today, disappear for in his own case, he disappeared for months and then resurfaced again, and he's not complaining that his videos are not doing well. I'm like, obey him. He doesn't work like that. At a point, I even stopped talking to. I even stopped responding to the guy because he wasn't letting me even explain. I was trying to explain that this is what you're doing, and you're not doing right. This is how you can make it better. He wasn't listening. And I saw that I wasn't listening. I was like, just allow this guy. I mean, I'm not. He's not. I'm not his coach. He didn't pay me. He's not paying me to do anything for him. So allow him. If he, sorry, let me put up a question. Sorry. You subscribed? Alright, so I would like to just leave this person. He doesn't look like someone that is really interested to, grow his channel. If he really wants to grow his channel, he will listen to you first, and you'll be able to take the advice we're giving to him. Because I wasn't even giving the wrong advice. I've not even advised him. I was just trying to explain to him that this is what you're doing wrong. You posted last 11 months ago. After 11 months ago, you posted 9 months ago. After 9 months ago, you posted 2 days ago, and then 1 day ago. And then you expect that the algorithm will just, perform a miracle for you. It cannot work like that. Like it cannot work like it doesn't work like that. You cannot disappear for months and resurface after a while and just feel like everybody is going to wait for you. Even big channels, right? Even big channels that you feel like they can afford it. They don't even do that. Right? They don't even do that. We know that okay, they're already known, they're already known names, known faces, known accounts, but somehow they still manage to maintain some level of consistency. There are some big channels that post at least once a week, they don't miss it. On a particular day every month, they get to post. On a particular day and time every week, they get to post. They don't just run it. Let's stop. Let me know exaggerate. Let me not over emphasize on that. But the point is, you cannot be doing off and on and expect that YouTube is going to reward you for that. It won't work, right? The next one is uploading randomly, right? Uploading randomly. By this is you do not have a content schedule, right? You just whatever comes to your mind. Okay, like my sister, that Mrs. V, that I've said has this parenting. We need to come up with a content calendar for the month, right? Like I usually do, come up with a content calendar for the month. It's going to help you to know what kind of content to put out. I believe you must already done your research already. At least you already have an idea of what's in your mind that you want to put out. You can't just post it randomly. You need to come up with a plan that's going to help you stay consistent and also help you have a direction. Like you have a direction for where your channel is going to. It's not that today you're posting about character building, tomorrow you're posting about what's it called, something quite unrelated, or it could be that you're posting about your child playing at home, that's unrelated, or you want to now post about you cooking at home, that's still unrelated. So you need to ensure that you have a content calendar so that you don't end up coming to post randomly. Posting randomly is not going to help your channel grow. When people don't understand what your content is about, they don't understand the direction your channel is going, it becomes difficult for them to patronize you. It becomes difficult for them to show up for you and be in the space that they need to be in the headspace of your channel. I don't know if you get the point. So you need to have a plan, you need to come up with a plan, come up with a strategy on how you can help your channel to grow, right? So I've mentioned posting and disappearing for weeks or months, as the case may be, not having a proper planned content calendar, and then posting randomly. These are some of the reasons why you can be suffering on your channel when your channel is not doing well. Another one now is then before I go, just in case you're wondering how often do I get to upload current, like how often do I need to upload currently? I will always advise at least 3 times a week, right? 3 times a week. You can do 3 long forms a week if you can. But if you're going to feel burnt out, two videos a week, at least because you're just starting. You don't have subscribers yet, you don't have followers yet, you don't have loyal people yet. You can at least do 2 videos every week. Then you can now show up on your shorts, live stream if you want to. Recently I began to use community tab a lot. I began to post every single day on my community tab, and the reason why I have kept it at it now is because I have seen that it's converting. Sincerely, it's converting. It's giving me there was a particular video I put out here that I said I got over 100 plus subscribers just from community posts since I began posting in this year, right? Before now, I don't used to pay attention to community posts. I didn't even see it as anything, right? But recently, for my kind of channel, this particular channel I'm on, I now understand that using my community still involves me using my community tab. So I'm using it well. I'm using it to my own advantage. And giving me subscribers is making people to watch my videos, right? Because on some of the posts actually include a link to a particular video. So when they see the post, read whatever it is I wrote there. Sometimes they will like the video because of my fine face, the picture I use there. I also get to use catchy videos, catchy pictures, right? I get to use catchy pictures. I've noticed on my channel, this channel here, polls don't really polls don't really work like that, right? Like polls where you give different options for people to pick from. For my own channel, it's not really giving me so much traction. But when I make a post and then I use a picture of myself, like that one is doing better, right? So I'm trying to ensure that I maintain that. I'm trying to ensure that I keep at that till you get. So you can explore all of the tabs. If you're trying enough to few subscribers and you can't go live, or it's even you don't even want to even go live, I understand. You can just use community tab, use long form content, and use shorts basically. And use shorts to get subscribers. Even though on this same channel I have noticed that my short form content doesn't even give me as much subscribers as my long form content, right? It doesn't give me as much subscribers as my long form content. So I'm ensuring that I just put all my attention into my long form content. Um, and this month I have been posting a lot of short form content now. Okay, not I've not it's just I've only done four. Let me not say a lot, but I've only done four, and the idea is simple. As much as I'm trying to get watch hours, I'm also trying to get subscribers, and that's the reason why I posted. I'm posting shorts, right? Let me see how I can get subscribers for my short form content, and I also link the long form to the short. So I've noticed that when they click on the short form content and they watch, they sometimes go to click the link on the long form content to watch the long form content. Do you get? So that's the reason why I'm posting shorts. It's not for a while. I just stopped posting shorts because the value not giving me watch hours. The subscribers corner is trailing in. It's not giving me as much subscribers as my long form is giving me. So I'm trying to ensure that I maintain the energy, right? I'm trying to ensure I maintain the energy. Welcome, welcome. If you just joined in the live stream, you're welcome. I am Ali Virtue, and yes, it is Grow with this channel where I get to share about my experiences about how I'm navigating on YouTube. Thank you for joining in. Forgive my tired looking face. I am exhausted, but yes, I need to show up. I need to put in the work because I have a goal. I want to get monetized, and you can help me get monetized. So if you're watching this live stream and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Right? I'm ensuring that I use organic method. I would have used what's it called? Puzzles. I could have done games. I could have used restream, prism, and the rest of them to get subscribers and get what art. But I don't want to use any shortcuts for this channel. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, ask me anything. If you're a new creator or you're an old creator, get to engage with the live stream. Let's just get to interact while I am here. All right, so for those who just joined in, I said there are different reasons why you're experiencing slow growth on YouTube, right? And I'm using myself as a case study because yes, in my own calculation, by now this channel is also monetized. But I realized that even with the knowledge I have, even with the fact that I know that I want to do it right, I am still doing some wrong things. Is that wrong things that I'm not sharing with you so that you can avoid it, right? And I've talked about the very first one, not showing up consistently. And I explained that the consistency I'm talking about is not by showing up every single. I have someone who told me that he posts every single day. When I went to China to go and check what he posts every single day, I found that he was posting shorts every single day, and he was consistently doing it. He wasn't. Short is not bad. Short is not bad. Short is going to give subscribers. Short is not bad at all. It will give subscribers. It will give you views. but the watch hours from shorts does not count to your long form, to your valid watch hours. So if you keep posting shorts, you're going to end up spending more time to get the result that you would have gotten if you're posting long form content. I don't know if that makes sense, right? So not showing up consistently, posting randomly, not having a content calendar or a plan for the month for your channel, all these can actually kill. Yeah, let me use the word kill your growth on YouTube. Now the next thing I'll talk about is wrong content strategy. Right, wrong content strategy. I need to drink water. Excuse me, please. All right. The next one on my list is wrong content strategy, right? Creating content that nobody's searching for. Creating content that nobody's searching for. Um, Let me use my darling sister, Miss V, who said parenting. Parenting as a niche is amazing. You'll be able to create a lot of topics, a lot of valuable content on parenting. But while you are at it, while you want to do that, ensure that you do your research. Come on YouTube. How do you do your research? Come on YouTube here, and search possible topics in your niche, right? Search out possible topics that people ask so that you can see here on YouTube if those topics are things that people are searching for. When you create content that nobody is searching for, you will end up having nobody to watch your content. That's the truth. When you create content that nobody is searching for, it will be difficult for anybody to watch your content because they need to search for your content for them to be able to watch the content. Do you get? People need to search for that content for them to be able to watch it. So if you're creating your content, it has to have searchability. Let it be that, okay, for instance, you're into cooking. Let it be that when somebody comes on YouTube and they click and they click for um baking, right? They can, those are terms that people search for, those are things that people search for. They'll be able to see your content, your content, right? They'll be able to see your content and then get to watch it. But if you put that content and nobody is searching for, nobody is clicking, or nobody is, I'm hoping that you're actually getting my point. Anyways, if you're creating content, the content you're creating has to be searchable. It has to have searchable qualities, right? And that's where keywords come into play. That's where good title come into play. That's where your thumbnail comes into play. Whatever it is they are putting out, they have to have. It needs to have search ability. Like it should be something that people search for, right? It should be something that people search for. Now, with that being said, um, if you're following trends and the trend is not related to your niche, you might still experience slow growth on YouTube. How do I mean? You're creating content, and then in the content you're creating, maybe for instance, this period that what's it called? Bandits have been trending in Nigeria, right? Bandits have been trending in Nigeria, or Tinubu has been trending in Nigeria, and your niche is about health, right? Your niche is about health. You come on and then you go ahead and pick topics around this bandit thing that has nothing to do with your channel. You go ahead and pick those topics that have nothing to do with your channel or your niche, and then you put it out. You have hard time getting the channel monetized. Okay, Miss V says, please, if I only do shows, will I be monetized? I already explained that. Let me recap. Right? Let me recap what I said. I said yes, you can actually get monetization shows from content, right? You can get monetized, but you need to have 3 million, no, let me never say 3 million. You need to have 10 million views in 90 days, right? Let me assume that you begin to post shots now from, or let me say you start posting shots from the very first day of June, right? It means that June has 30 days, so June, July, August. You need to have 10 million views between June and August for it to count, for it to be able to you get you to monetization, right? 10 million views, and it's possible, right? Imagine your channel is getting maybe a hundred and something k views for one short form content, 500k views from one short form content, 1 million views from short form. It's very possible for you to use shorts to monetize, but that has to happen in 90 days. If not, you're just going to keep going around in circles, and in circles, and it's not going to, your efforts will just be there, right? That's the reason why I advise that you use long form content to get monetized. Because if you're putting out short form content and it's not getting views, it's going to mean that your channel will be stagnated. Do you get the point? Now, there are two levels to monetization. There's the one where you use 500 subscribers, um, and 3,000 watch hours, right? Valid watch hours to get monetized. Or you have 500 subscribers and then you use 3 million views from your short form content to get monetized. Then there's the other level where you have 1,000 subscribers, which is the main one. This is where you begin to get ads revenue. Ad revenue simply means that advertisers gets to pay you and YouTube also gets to pay you, right? But the very first level, YouTube doesn't get to pay you for your videos when they are watched. Where you get money from is when you come on live stream like this and people gift you, right? When people gift you, you have super chats, you have super stickers, people join your membership, right? Then you can get money. Mhm. But the main one, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours in the last 365 days. And you don't feel this one is even easier than 90 days. For your short to actually have enough views that will get you monetized, like that really needs to be entertaining. Let's assume that you decide to create entertaining short form content. It should really be entertaining and interesting enough for you to be able to have 1 million views. You know, there was a period when short form content was getting AI was helping people to create short form content. Whether it makes sense or doesn't make sense, so people are going to watch, right? I think that is still on. People are still using AI to create realistic videos, create videos that they can post as short form content that you still give them. You can really still employ that if you have the chance, the strength, and the ability. But the point is, for you to be able to use short to monetize, you need to have 10 million views in the last 90 days. I hope that makes sense, right? Miss V, I hope that makes sense. Please tell me in the comment section if you understood what I just said so I can proceed. Right? Tell me Miss V, I hope you're still here. If you're here, tell me in the comment section if that makes sense and if I can continue. Right. Alright, so with that being said, um talking about wrong content strategy, right? I already explained that if you're posting content that nobody gets to search for, growing on YouTube will be difficult. If your titles are not searchable, the keywords you put in are not searchable, or they're unrelated, growing on YouTube is going to be a bit difficult, right? Now, following trends that are unrelated to your niche is also going to make your channel difficult for you to grow. For instance, this channel now is known for YouTube growth. YouTube have understood this channel to teach YouTube growth. No. Whoever told you 10K views is not true. It's not true, sis. It's not true. You need 10 million views. Okay, how do you get to check it? Do you have YouTube Studio on your channel on your phone? YouTube Studio, do you have it on your phone? If you do, you can actually check it yourself. It's 10 million views, not 10K. If it's 10K, then we would have had a lot of monetized channels. If it was 10K, you would have had a lot of monetization. It's not 10K, it's 10 million views. 10 million views in the last 90 days. That was a wrong information. Whoever gave that information gave you a wrong information. Please don't listen to that. If it's 10K views, 10K views is easy to get now. Very easy to get. Imagine you post 10 videos and you get 1K, which is very possible. Right? You post 10 videos and they get 1K each. You've gotten 10K views. Now it's not 10K, it's 10 million views. Go on your YouTube studio, right? When you open your YouTube studio app, if you have it on your phone, open your YouTube studio app. Just scroll down, right? You'll see where you have dollar sign. Underneath the icons, they have, I think you have content, you have overview, can't quite remember, dashboard, contents, one thing, but you see the dollar sign somewhere there. When you click on it, scroll down, you're going to see the requirements, right? I would have showed you on my phone, but I'm using my phone, not using my laptop, so I can't show you my screen on my phone. I would have done that if I was using the laptop. It's not 10K, it's 10 million views. Please go and check. Ask if you can even ask ChatGPT, ask Google. You will get the information online. 10K is not correct. It's 10 million. 10 million views, and it has to be in 90 days. All right. So I've talked about wrong content. I've talked about following trends that are not related to your niche. The next one is not understanding what your audience needs. Right? You can make a mistake of creating content based on what you think people want. You can make that mistake. You can make that mistake. Okay, for example, there's a period when on my own channel, right, I wanted to start creating content around AI. But when I went back to check, I realized that my audience were not looking for that kind of content on my channel. Right? I discovered that what they were looking for were tutorials where I'm teaching. People have told me that I actually know how to teach. When I teach, for instance, let me use this for instance. When I teach you how to use the hose on this phone, I think I do it so well compared to when I'm telling you how to use a site that I don't really understand, right? Just because I wanted to, get into the AI space. In fact, I was already using AI, but that I don't know how to explain it, but I think I do better when I'm teaching hands-on tutorials than when I'm teaching from my head knowledge, right? So when I asked, YouTube actually told me that um, my channel audience, they were not looking for that. They were looking for tutorials like how to use CapCut, how to use Canva, how to use Grok, how to use ChatGPT, how to use tools that I have been teaching all the while, and I was doing it well. Those were the kind of content that my audience needed, not some high and lofty things, right? Not some high and strange websites that I myself do not even understand. I don't know if that makes any sense, right? So you need to understand what your audience they are looking for. You need to have that understanding of what your audience are looking for. Now, with that being said, if your audience wants YouTube tips but you're posting unrelated content, growth becomes really impossible. For instance, ma v Miss V, if you are going to be posting about parenting and then in your audience, for instance, enjoy when you talk about the reason why, the psychology about why a child behaves the way they behave, and then you just begin to post random videos about pack a lunch box with me. To you that might be good content, but your audience might be enjoying when you're talking about the psychology of how a child learn or how a child behave, how they behave. I don't know if you get the point. If they enjoy those kind of content better, when you begin to post things that are unrelated, they might not watch, right? So you need to understand the kind of content that your audience enjoy, and they'll be able to deliver that to them. Now, the third thing, this is the third thing I'm going to be explaining as regards why your content or your channel might not be doing well, right? Let's see. Okay, this one is the one that is currently dealing with me. even though I can say for a fact that, okay, compared to when I first started, I'm doing better. Right, that's how I feel, right, about myself, that compared to when I first started, I am doing way better. But the truth is, I still, even me as a person, I still need to understand how to create eye-catchy thumbnails and title. I've had people come to me and say, we can handle it for you. But the truth is that I want, for now that I'm still growing and I don't have a team, right? I'm still growing my channels. I've not yet monetized the channel, so it's not yet paying me. I can't afford to pay somebody else until I'm monetized and the new channel is now getting revenue. Then yes, I can decide that I want to pay somebody else, right? But for the meantime, what I'm doing, I need to understand how to create eye-catchy thumbnails and get my title right. I have noticed that my title are sometimes right, but the thumbnail, I'm still having hiccups, right? I'm still having hiccups about how to create good thumbnails that will get me clicks. Now, the times when I don't even put so much effort or don't even think about it so much, I noticed that those particular thumbnails, they are doing better. There's this particular one, this particular thumbnail I talked about, Facebook payouts, right? I talked about Facebook payouts in that particular thumbnail. I just, casually, I did that thing casually. I just casually created a thumbnail using CapCut, and currently every time I click on that particular um, content to see how it's doing, I'm always seeing 11.0% as my impression on all of my videos. In all of my none has actually ever gotten to that amount of impression. They usually get there, and then after a while they begin to drop. I think my channel is always around 4 points, 4 points, and between 4 point and 5 point, between 4 point and 7 point actually. But that one's currently at 11 point, and it has not dropped. It has actually been there like for months. It has been there. That video has been, I think, 3 months now on the channel, and it has just been there. 11 points, one impression. It has just been there. So there are some other thumbnails that I get to create, and then I'm seeing 2%, 1%. And I'm wondering, what am I not doing right? I thought I know this thing. I thought I'm doing this thing well, but I'm realizing that I need to learn again. I need to learn how to, put out the right thumbnail to match the title. I need to put out clear and simple thumbnail that people are going to click. I don't know if you get the point, right? So you need to understand your thumbnail games. You need to understand how to create thumbnails that get clicks, right? You need to understand thumbnail that gets clicks. If you are still here on the live stream, please, please, please hit the like button, hit the love button on your screen to give me multiple reactions, and let's get more persons to join the live stream. We have been three persons for a while now, and I would really appreciate if you have more persons join in. So please hit the like button, right? And if you're still here, leave a comment. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, also hit the subscribe button. The live stream will soon come to an end, right? And the live stream will soon come to an end. I'm trying to see how I can wrap up. I'm currently at the third point for the live stream, right? So I said the very first thing I talked about, the first one I talked about was showing up consistently, and I give different points around that. The next one I talked about was what? Who can remind me? Okay, wrong content strategy. The very first thing I talked about was posting randomly and not showing up consistently. Then I talked about wrong content strategy, not understanding what your audience wants, and just posting for posting's sake. Then on the third one, I'm currently on thumbnail and titles, and I'm explaining that your and your title game needs to be properly understood as well, because that's like the game changer. The moment you're able to create clear thumbnails that get clicks and give your titles like clear titles, you're going to stop struggling to get views, right? So you need to understand your impressions, right? Your thumbnail and your title, I will always say they are like your thumbnail and your title, they're like what's this thing called now? They're like the packaging of your channel. You know how on YouTube, when you come on YouTube and you click on somebody's account on YouTube, you see you able to see how the channel is arranged. That's how I arrange my own channel. So when you come on YouTube, you find my Instagram channel attractive. Yes, I feel like my Instagram channel is actually attractive to look at. So that way it's easy for people to understand what my Instagram account is about. It's easy for them to tell, okay, this is what she's into, this is what she sells, and all of that. The same thing applies to your YouTube channel. Your thumbnails, they're like your packaging. When people come on your channel, what they see, how they see you present your topics, how they see you present the video, can tell if they'll click on it to watch or if they'll swipe off, right? So you need to pay attention a lot to your titles and thumbnail. The impression click rate. If you come on your studio, you will see something that that's written CTR. CTR simply means the click through rate, right? And this comes from your title and your thumbnail. Once it's low, once it's at 0 point something percent or 1 point something percent or 2 point something percent, is low. It simply means that your title and your thumbnail, they're not delivering on the promise. They're not delivering how they're supposed to deliver. People are not clicking on the video because they don't like your title, or they don't understand your title, or they feel that they're being misled by the thumbnail, right? So you need to understand your click through rates, your impressions, right? Then you also need to understand the importance of curiosity. Now, for people who are into true crime, I have this mentor, someone I listen to, who is teaching us on how to grow on YouTube, right? He will tell you that if you're into true crime news, for instance, you say a topic like the police caught the woman who killed her husband. That is just a random topic. But when you switch the topic up to um, she thought she had escaped, but then she got caught. You are wondering, she has escaped from what? She got caught by who? Right? So once the also title has a bit of curiosity in it, it becomes people easier for people to connect with it. Right? Once there's a bit of curiosity in your topic, it becomes really easy for people to connect to whatever it is that you are sharing. I don't know if that makes sense, right? So you need to add curiosity, you need to add a bit of curiosity to your titles and to your thumbnail. That cannot be emphasized. I have videos that I've created in the past that you can watch that talks about titles and thumbnails and how to get them done, right? Even though I'm still navigating, I think I have been able to grow from where I used to be. When I go back to check some of my old thumbnails, I'm wondering, what was I even thinking? What's this? Who did this? Alright, so you can actually get better as I'm getting better. Just go ahead and watch some of my videos, watch some other videos from other creators that have created that they teach how to create good thumbnails, right? With that being said, um, 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 you can tell me one of your video titles in the comment section, and I'm going to be helping you, fix it, right? I can help you fix it. We can touch it up a little and see if you can help you to get more clicks, right? All right, I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm trying to wrap this up. What else? If you're still on the live stream and you're somehow getting value from this live stream, please go ahead and ask me a question. Leave a comment so I know that I'm not alone on the live stream, so I know that I am not all by myself. Go ahead and leave a comment. I would like to know your thoughts. I would like to know what challenges you are having, right? I would like to, see how I can come in and see how I can assist on your own channel and your YouTube growth, right? So I don't want to believe I'm the only one here. Please, if you're here, kindly leave a comment. I can see I have two persons still here. I can see I have two persons here. Please leave a comment if you're following what I'm saying. If you're following me at all, please leave a comment. The live stream is going to be over in like 15 minutes. Let me see how I can wrap up. So please leave a comment if you're still here and you're following. Kindly leave a comment. So the next reason is ignoring audience retention, right? There's something called audience retention. AVR. AVR. You get to find out on your YouTube studio, right? When you click on your YouTube studio, you'll be able to find out what AVR is, and then you'll be able to understand what it's about. AVR shows you at what point your audience lost interest and left the video. AVR gets to show you um, if your video is being watched for a long time or not. How many seconds or how many minutes people get to spend watching your video. That is what AVR does for you. So it's called the average view retention and average view duration, right? That's what you get from your AVR. So if your AVR is always below 33%, it means that people are leaving the video very early. I have done the video as well. If you check my channel, you see the one I talked about how to study your YouTube analytics. That video, I don't think it has gotten the kind of view it needs, because that video is loaded. Actually explained in details how you can actually understand when people are leaving your video and why they are leaving your video and what you can do to make it better, right? So you can actually go to my channel currently and then watch that video where I talked about how to understand your YouTube analytics, because it's the fact that you're not understanding your analytics and making you to just post randomly, post what people don't need, post things that are not touchable. But the moment you're able to understand how your audience are responding to your videos, right, you'll be able to get better results, right? So um like I already explained, you'll be able to tell if people are clicking away too early, what point they get to click away. You get able to understand if the video you're putting out is interesting enough. Are there spikes? Are there dips? What caused the dip? You're able to see what you said that made the video to dip. you're able to see what you said that made the video have a spike. All those can actually help you, right? You also will be able to understand if you should leave if you should avoid long intros in your videos. Currently, I no longer do long intros because I believe that you already know my name. If you're already a subscriber, I think you already know my name. If I must introduce myself, I do that at the end of the video because I believe anybody who is patient enough to state at the end of the video got value and I have the chances of making that person a subscriber. So I leave that intro for the end of the video. But for those who are not patient enough to get to the end, they just want to get the value and go. I ensure I deliver on the promise in the very few seconds, right? Just go straight to the point. Tell them what the video is about and what you want to achieve with that video. That's where they get to stay and watch. If you lose the audience at the very first 30 seconds or 50 seconds, you have lost them for the rest of the video. Once people begin to leave your video very early, you have lost them in that video completely. Okay, so with that being said, the next thing I'm going to talk about is slow pacing, right? When creating your video, you do not need to talk too fast. I am naturally a fast talker. I stutter, right? Is this stutter or turtle? Which one is it? But I shasha, this was turtle. So I stutter like I repeat words. So in a bid to actually avoid repeating words so often, I end up talking very fast. If you have noticed, I talk fast a little bit in my videos. So um, sometimes because I want to avoid that, I end up um, counting my words when editing. Sorry, when recording, right? I end up counting my words. Like I try to say it slowly so that my audience get to hear me. But I then noticed that during that, when I go to check my AVR and AVT, I realized, God, oh, God, oh, hey, because they see me. I thought, come on, doing the live stream. How many minutes remain? Hello, good evening. Oh God, Joe, please do stay here. I'm sorry, I'm laughing out loud. Not, I'm sorry. I'm laughing out loud, actually. So while on the live stream, I got a very important call from my mom. You know, you cannot reject your mother's call. Whatever it is, you have to listen, and I've done that. So let me just try to wrap up with this live stream. Sorry, the network was interrupted, right? So sorry, the network was interrupted. Let me try to round up with the live stream. Let me use the remaining 12 minutes I have now to end the live stream so that we can call it a day. Alright, so I already explained up to the point. I was talking about ignoring your audience retention, right? And I was trying to explain that if you're able to understand your audience retention, your AVR and AVT, if you need good explanation about that, I already have some videos on my phone. Okay, I have one video on my phone on my channel, the one where I talked about how to understand your YouTube analytics. Right, you can watch that video to understand AVR. Why is it punishing me like this now?
Why did you turn it off? Don't be turning it off whenever you
I've not turned it up. I've closed these pages. If you die, what will you then teach?
You still power back there. You'll still bring like
I don't even know my hotspot and not hungry. Not hungry on again. I'm just finished the live stream. All right, so all right, so yeah, my audience retention, yes. So you need to understand why people are clicking away, and if they are clicking away, what you can do to make it better. You need to also avoid long intros and just go straight to the point, deliver the value. You also need to avoid slow pacing, right? If you lost them at the very first 30 seconds, right, of the video, it simply means that you have lost their interest. Now, if they're able to pass the very first 30 seconds and get into 2 minutes of the video, and then you lose them, If the video is let's say the video is 10 minutes long and you lose them 2 minutes into the video or 3 minutes into the video, it can also still affect how that video is going to perform. But when they're able to watch to at least half of the video or past, like just a little bit past the half length of the video, then yes, they can actually um when they can it's actually what's it called now, watch the video and give you watch hours, right? So that being explained, the last one I'm going to talk about so I can round up this section is giving up too early. Someone recently asked me, how many videos do I have to have on my channel before I can say my channel is doing well or is not doing well? The person even mentioned that he feels ashamed that he has about 100 videos and it's not mine. And I was laughing because on one channel I have about 200 videos, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, for goodness sake. It simply means that you are doing something, right? That it has not given you the kind of results you are looking for. It does not mean that your channel has failed. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. It doesn't mean that you are not doing it right? Because there are people who come on here on YouTube, and I won't say it's luck. This baby is actually luck, right? There are people who come on here on YouTube and they're actually lucky. They get monetized 2 months into the whole thing. Some get monetized 3 months. Some get, I think I've seen someone who said 3 weeks. I don't know how true that was, but people actually get monetized at different times, different they spend different times on YouTube and then they get monetized. There are some people who are so lucky that their very first video goes viral, or even the second video goes viral, and then they get monetized faster. That yours have not gone viral or you have not monetized does not mean that you are failing, or doesn't mean they are not doing it right? Or that you have 200 videos on your channel and the other person has just 50 videos does not still make you a failure. Let me tell you one truth. I know some channels, right, that uses shortcuts to get monetized. Like they post puzzles. They get 50 subscribers, and once they get 50 subscribers, they can go live, right? Now, from that moment, they begin to post riddles and puzzles, and then they use restream to get monetized. You know, you were following the channel, you know that on the channel they had about 100 and something videos. Now when they have got some monetized, they go back and then delete all those things or unlist all those things. Then you come back later on the channel and then you're seeing that they only have 10 videos, 10 reasonable videos now, like posting what they now do. And you're wondering, how this person got monetized in 2 weeks? Person got monetized in 2 weeks with just 10 videos. It's a lie. They have lied to you. Is a lie. They had more than 100 videos on that channel, but they have deleted it or they have unlisted it, and now they're only making you see what they want you to see. It's all called packaging. So don't judge your own growth because you feel like you have posted 500 videos and then no subscribe and nothing is happening on your channel. Don't judge yourself. Don't give up yet. If this is really what you want to do, you need to put in more attention. You need to be more intentional. You need to pay um, you need to pay more what's it called, more you need to be a little bit more invested in what you're doing, right? You cannot just it's go wrong, it's very wrong that you put in effort and then you not give up. If you give up now you lose, right? The money that you're going to get, you will not get it. That's the truth. Whatever it is that made you to start in the first place, you will not get that. um I'm already a subscriber like 6 months ago. Hey, beginner secrets. Nice to have you. Did you leave and come back? Did you just join again? Nice to have you joining. Good evening to you. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Don't use it.
Hmm?
Don't use it for.
I'm using it. All right.
Eh?
Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Um, so I think I'm done really talking about my subtopics, right? So if you're on the live stream, you can tell me. I seek for a shout out. What's your real name? Is it beginner secret as your real name? Should I use that? Hello, is that your real name or is there something else you want me to? Another name that you want me to use? Shout out to you. Shout out beginner secrets. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for subscribing. I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beginner secrets, where are you from? What country are you joining from? What country are you joining from? Thank you so much for joining in. You're my real MVP. Thank you so much. You make my heart glad, and I appreciate you. All right, so if you get to find this live stream at a later time, do tell me in the comment section what are your challenges. Um, Slow growth does not mean you're not growing at all. It just means that you're having slow growth, right? It still means you're growing, right? Stay consistent. Stay consistent. It's important that you stay consistent. If you have any question, please tell me in the comment section. If there's something you want me to do for you, like beginner secret, I should give you a shout out, which I'm doing. Shout out to you, beginner secret. Thank you for being a loyal person to me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for trusting me to listen to me. I really appreciate you on the live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me quickly recap on some of the important things I said that I think you should go home with, right? Be consistent, right? Make searchable content, improve on your thumbnails, improve on your retention, stay patient, right? Stay patient. I'm really grateful that you stayed on the live stream with me. I don't know this one person that is still here. Please, 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 I would really love to give you a proper shout out. If you can leave a comment for me, or is it beginner secrets? I don't know. If you can leave a comment, I would like to give you a proper shout out before I get to go. I have about 4 minutes more to end the live stream. Please, I told you earlier that I'm from Uganda and I have been on this live stream for over. Yay! Beginner, I know. I'm only asking. I know you said you're from Uganda. I remember you already. I know, but you didn't get to tell me your name. I don't know. I'm asking if Beginner Secret is your real name, or there's another name you would like me to address you by. Is Beginner Secret your real name? Is that what you prefer for me to call you, or is there something else you want me to call you? Right? Shout out to you. Thanks for staying. You are my real MVP. You made the live stream worth. Even when I had to go take a call and the live stream got disconnected, you still stayed. That's some level of loyalty, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you a whole lot. Thank you so much, beginner secrets. Thank you so much. You also did not even get to tell me if you are a YouTuber. Do you create content like I do? Do you put out content on YouTube? And yeah, you're from Uganda. You mentioned already. I don't know. Is beginner secrets your real name? Should I continue addressing you as that? Is that what you prefer? If that's what you prefer, then it's fine. Definitely, whenever I get to see you in my live stream again, I will always give you a shout out because yes, I remember you from today. That you are, you are that one person who stayed on the live stream with me for 1 hour, 1 hour plus. Okay, you said 50. Yeah, I'm counting almost 1 hour because this live stream is currently about 1 hour 30 minutes. Yes. So thank you so much. YouTube is my YouTube name. There is nice, nice. When the live stream ends, I'm going to try to. Alright, so I'm going to actually go ahead and look at the channel when I'm done with this. I'll see how your channel is doing. I'm going to see what you're doing and try to leave my own 2 cents on what you can do better, right? Before you get to go, tell me what's that one thing you're going to be implementing from today. What's that one thing? And yes, we're entering into a new week. I use it on this. I use it on this channel, and I do create channel growth niche like this one. Okay, so you're my colleague. All right. Like I said, I'm going to be looking at the channel later. Right. Let's see how I'm going to subscribe as well. Let's see how we can encourage and support each other. Right. I hope, what challenges are you having? Do you have any challenge? I hope not. We can learn from each other, right? So, tell me that one thing you're going to be improving this week. As for me, the one thing I'm going to be improving the new week, right? I'm going to ensure that I pull through with my what's it called now? I'm going to ensure that I show up on my 7 days live stream challenge next week on YouTube, on Visa Freak, and on Grow It, and on TikTok. I'm going to be showing up for 7 days, live stream challenge for 7 days. So help me God. So help me God. I know that next week is going to be a bit busy for me. My students are beginning classes with me, but I'm going to show up. Just 1 hour. 1 hour is enough for me to get what I want, because, like I said, I intend to get subscribers. I intend to get what's it called, more watch hours, right? And live streaming is one way to get much hours. Beginner Secret says, and by the way, I got this live from my notification. Oh shit! Oh, thank you. That means you turned on your notification. I'm grateful. I'm really, really grateful. I'm going to return the favor, right? I'm going to return the favor. Beginner Secret 66. Okay, I'll look for this. I'll look for this channel, and show my support. Thank you so much. Thank you every other person who got to join in. I'm going to be ending the live stream now because I need to get some other things done, like editing my video. I'm supposed to post my video today. I was editing it. I was tired. I'll finish that up and allow it to run. Then I'm going to also live stream on my Visa Free channel before I call it a night. So thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Yes, I have a second channel, Visa Freak, where I get to teach about what's it called now? I get to teach about fashion and crafts, right? Crafts and fashion and all of that. That's what I do on that channel. You can really go ahead and what, I have been always liking your posts for a long period of time. Oh my god, thank you so much. My brother from another from another mother, from another country, but yes, Africa, one united Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Beginner Secret, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to be ending the live stream now, so I can get on with other things. Thanks to every other person that joined in. Thanks to your tutorial zone, my YouTube mama. Thanks. I have been learning a whole lot from her. Beginner Secret, you can really check her out. She's a very good tutor. She teaches YouTube growth as well, and she makes her tutorials very easy to understand. You can also look out for her and learn from her. Lee Editor Official, thanks also for joining in. I know you're not here anymore, but thank you. Miss V, thank you as well. You made today's session interesting. And then my super amazing beginner secrets. Thank you so much. I'm going to be seeing you again in my next live stream. That'll be on Monday. If I don't live stream tomorrow, I'll live stream on Monday, because that's the day I want to begin the challenge. So help me God. I'll see you on Monday if I don't see you tomorrow. If I don't get to join in tomorrow for a live stream, on Monday I'll definitely join in so that we can have a section. Beginners with business. And my challenge is consistency. I'm still trying to get the basic gadgets. Sorry, for this I'm going to stay. When you say the basic gadgets, what gadgets do you think you need? The only gadget you need is just your phone and your data. You have a phone already, right? You have a phone already, don't you? The one you need to chat to me now, it has your phone. You have a phone already. You can use the phone. That is not. Don't give yourself an excuse. You say you need gadgets. Are you referring to ring light? Are you referring to phone holder? When I first started my content creation journey, I never had any of those. I used to use stack book. I used to stack my books. Like I had books in the house. I'll stack them up to create a platform where I can drop my phone and record. It wasn't convenient, but that helps me to to keep moving, right? That helped me to keep moving. For ring lights, I prefer to record during the day than record at night, because the videos from the sunlight itself are way better than when I have to on a ring light, right? I don't like when I'm watching a video, I'm seeing the ring light showing my eye. I don't like it, so I prefer to to record during the day. So I don't know, when you say gadgets, what exactly are you referring to? Darling, my phone camera got a technical error. Okay. Okay, I see. Your phone camera got technical error. Okay, so this is just me trying to suggest. I believe it can still work. Do you have a friend that have a phone that is currently working? If you do, then you can still use that. Why am I saying this? My friend, the one I talked about from the beginning of the live stream, that I explained that she is an online tutor, her phone camera is okay, but the storage was full, or is even still full. So at least, if I'm not mistaken, most of her videos that were created, we created them using my own phone. My camera is better. It's not an iPhone, but at least it's better than her own. And I had space. So most of the videos we created them using my phone. Anytime we get to meet, we know that she has to shoot at least 3 videos. She shoots them and then I send them to her on her phone or to her laptop. She doesn't have enough to her phone. I send to her laptop and then she edits them from there. So rather than still giving yourself reasons why you should not create, since you are into face, because obviously you're into face content, right? When I say face content, I mean you're showing your face. Since you're into face content, we advise that you go ahead and first of all create a content calendar that you can use, right? Create a content calendar you can use, and maybe you decide you're going to post 6 videos this month. I'm just giving an instance. You can decide to do more. Just get 2 clothes, 2 outfits, right? You don't need plenty. You can even use one outfit. Just meet a friend that you know, right? That you know that their camera is okay and they have space and they can allow you. Ask them to borrow you for a few hours, maybe 1 hour or two. Use the phone to batch create your content. That way you have content to edit and post. Batch create them, send them to your phone, and just know that the only problem you're going to be dealing with is editing. If you keep giving yourself excuses like your phone camera, you might never be able to put out valuable content. Right? That's one. Now you have said, but the other AI faceless channels are growing fast. Nice, congratulations, right? I also have a faceless channel, but truth is I have not been consistent with that one. I think I'm deliberate about that. Ah, I really want this month. I really want to get monetized on this channel this month. I know it's very possible. I don't want to keep losing my watch hours, so I'm trying to ensure that I focus all my energy on this channel getting monetized, and then my second channel giving my first paycheck. Right? That's the reason why I left my faceless channels for now. When I monetize this channel, I can channel all my energy into the faceless channel, which I really want to do. I have 2 faceless channels actually. One is the Bible prayer niche, and the other one is folk this channel. And when I've monetized those ones, I'm going to open a true crime channel. Yeah, you can call me a YouTuber, right? But that's by the way, anyways. So I think for your face channel, I don't know if you can take the advice I just gave. Look for a friend, record at least 2 to 3 videos from time to time, right? Record 2 to 3 videos and just share those ones. You must not be perfect. It mustn't be a perfect video. It mustn't be a bestseller video before you can put it out there on your channel. But rather than not remain consistent or give excuses to be consistent, just try, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Beginner Secret. I appreciate you a lot. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate you staying on the live stream and encouraging me and staying with me. You are the real MVP today. Oh. Like you're my real MVP today. Today you are the best. You're the best person who came on my channel, and I appreciate you a whole lot. So I'm going to be ending the live stream now, so I can get on to other things. Thank you so much. I would say I'm so grateful. According to my Nigerian brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I'm going to be heading off now. Right. Let me get on to other things. So see you in my video. I'll be posting my video by 6 o'clock, so you can look out for it and give me a review. Tell me something. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you see, and just go and support the video. Thank you so much for now. Bye.